So we're going to start seated. And I do just have a block and a strap, but you can use a towel. You could use just anything like about this long. It's just for a couple of the stretches. All right, so take a nice deep breath. Just find a comfortable position. I'll close your eyes and take a slow breath in. And just continue that breath. So you want you to just relax and close your eyes, okay? Just continue there. Just keep breathing. I'm just going to set my time so I have the correct time here for the class. Good, nice slow breath. Now if you want a little bit more focus on your breath, you can put your hand on your chest and then your other hand on your belly. So you're going to take nice slow breaths in and let the diaphragm just move with that breath. And then as you exhale, bring the navel to the spine, drawing it in. Letting your shoulders drop on that exhale. Inhale and exhale. And again, nice deep breath in and exhale. You want to feel your breath just kind of slowing down, just so you can get that nice relaxed feeling. And then we'll go ahead and just release your hands to the sides of the legs here. And we'll just do a little twisting motion with the body looking over the shoulder, looking all the way over, really releasing. Maybe you're tight if you've been following a challenge for yourself or working on upper body strength or core. You're going to probably feel sore right now. I'm a little sore. I did upper body yesterday. So we're going to go ahead and come forward, hands and knees, and we're just going to bring it into a cow-cat stretch. We're going to draw down the lower back, inhale, and then exhale, round, tuck your chin, look at your upper thighs, and then inhale again, breathing, exhale, round, and open it up. And we'll continue through. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale to exhale. Inhale to exhale. And inhale to exhale. And then we'll circle back, bring the hips to the heels, and then drop the elbows down, lifting back up again into a kind of back into your cow stretch. So it's exhale back, drop the elbows, and then inhale, kind of scooping through, breathing into it, and then exhale back. So we'll inhale, lift up, and then exhale, coming back. We'll do that 2 more times. You're going to feel the vertebrae kind of moving along and opening up, and you want to feel that nice stretch across your entire spine, all the muscles along the spine. And then coming into a down dog, so we're going to spread out our hands, lift the tailbone, and just start to pedal back. So just hold there, just keep pedaling back. Now, in a down dog position, you want to be a couple feet apart, a couple inches apart with your feet, all right? And then you want your shoulders relaxed down your back. Try to put your head down between the arms so the ears are lined up with the arms. And then continue to pedal back, feeling the shoulders releasing down the back. So you might have to even use a little bit of that muscle, kind of pulling back away from the hands. Now press both heels back, press into those heels, and I'm not touching down here, I'm just pressing toward the floor. And then open up the hands and spread those fingers out. And breathe into it. Good, nice deep breath in. Good, keep working down into that breath. 1 more breath here, push back just a little bit more. And then we're going to gently walk forward to the hands. So we're just going to let the body hang down, relaxing forward, releasing. And notice, right now I'm not touching the floor. I'm pretty tight. I haven't, it's earlier in the day. I haven't done anything else. So I'm just kind of tight and I'm not quite getting to the floor yet. We're going to notice later on in the class, you're going to be maybe get down to here. I mean, I can push myself down, but naturally I'm just kind of right here, not as low. Now, slowly look through the hands. Inhale and then exhale, round, slowly up, 1 vertebrae at a time. We'll take a breath in overhead. You can stay facing side and then open it back. and then lift through the chest. And then inhale, we're interlacing our hands here, interlacing our hands. And then walk your feet together, and we're gonna tip to the right side. So I'm gonna mirror you, so you can go whichever way you feel. Going to the right side, reaching out. Breathe. And then we're gonna come back up to the center, relaxing those shoulders down, and then go to the other side. Reaching out. Good. We'll come back to the center. We're going to come back to that one maybe a little later. Arms to the side, feet apart. Relax, drop your chin to your chest. And let your head just roll lightly side to side. Little release there in the shoulders and neck. A lot of people hold tension in this area. I tend to hold a lot of tension in my shoulders and neck. So I can really never stretch this enough. Good. And we'll come back to the center. And then lift. All right, so I'm gonna just, if you're on the end of your mat, the top of your mat, go stay there. We're gonna reach up overhead, open it up. Again, lifting up through the sternum. And then relaxing forward, let's just hang down again. Good. Now look through the hands, flat back, walk back to plank. I'm gonna speed this up as we go along. Now, if you're more advanced, you don't have to drop your knees, but if you feel like it, you can go ahead and drop your knees here, chaturanga down, and come into a cobra. Little cobra here, not really high. Breathe, inhale, draw in the abdominals, exhale, down dog. And again, place your knees down whenever you need to. Let's do that 3 more times. I'm going to show modified and the full option. So again, modified down, lift up into a cobra, maybe a little higher. Draw the abs in, exhale, push back into down dog. And then a little bit more advanced, you're going to come down without dropping the knees. And then you can lift up, maybe drop your knees into your high cobra. And then finally, I will show you the more advanced option is forward chaturanga, lift into an up dog on the tops of the feet, pull the shoulders back, and then draw and back. But that's a little bit more advanced. So pull back, breathe, hold there. Now go ahead and bring your right leg up all the way. Stretch that right leg. Push back into the left heel. Breathe, hold there. Inhale, and then kick through and exhale to the hands. Drop down that back knee right away. Now, start to bring your hands up, maybe bring them back, and open up through the chest. Breathing and lifting through the chest. Oops. And then bring your hands all the way back. Just keep pulling back. And then go ahead and release back down. Inhale, come back again into that down dog position. Lift your left leg up, stretch. Push toward that right heel. Get that left leg nice and high. Push to those fingertips. Take a deep breath. Kick through to the hands. Drop the left knee. Now, if you didn't make this leg all the way through, you can just bring it through. That's fine. Lift up, open, stretch it out, breathe, lifting up. Pushing forward if you can, but if you can't, stay up here. Go as deep as you feel comfortable or what you need. Maybe push your fingers back. And then go ahead and bring it down to a down dog again, lifting up all the way back. Breathe. Draw the abs in, stretch. Press your heels toward the floor. One more deep breath, and then jump or walk to the hands. So if you're jumping, I'll show you that a little bit later. Now, look through the hands flat back. Round up one vertebrae at a time. Bring your arms overhead. Inhale, reach up, and then exhale, open. And again, interlace your hands again. Walk your feet together. Tipping to the right side. We're going to go a little deeper. And then glancing maybe to the ceiling if that feels good. And then take a breath. Inhale, relax your shoulders. And maybe look the other way toward the ceiling. Just keep breathing, just keep breathing. And then lift and relax down to the sides. So I'm going to separate the feet about shoulder width apart. Take a deep breath in, reaching up. And then squat down into our chair pose. So modified, you might want to bring your arms down. Maybe have kind of a wide leg position. If you're more advanced, you can bring the arms up and go deeper into that. So notice the shoulders are right at the knee. You're not coming past the knee. All right, you can even go a little higher with the chest. Take a breath and then press forward, lengthen it out. Reach it out. Lean forward, stretch out to the top of the head. Take another breath and sit back, reaching. Go a little deeper this time. Inhale, and as you exhale, come forward, lengthen it out. Good. Come back again. Reaching out through those fingertips, sitting down. One more time through that lengthening position. Push forward to the toes. And then come back into chair. Breathe, go a little deeper. And now we're going to come up onto balance, or into balance, onto those toes. Arms are up. If you can put them in front if you'd like. Spread out those toes. And then bend your knees a little and lift your heels up. Find a focal point in front of you that you can look at. So look at something in front of you. Just keep your eyes there. This is our first balance pose today. Good, and relax down. Now we'll do that again. Inhale, lift up onto the toes, and then bend just slightly. Keep lifting up through your heels. I'm gonna walk back a little here so you can see me. Lift, lift, lift. Shoulders down, reach. Find that focal point. Relax. One more time, inhale, lift. Now when you're in this balance pose, don't hold your breath. Keep breathing. Keep your eyes at that one focal point in front. Good, and relax. Just hold there. One more time with that little neck roll, side to side. And we're gonna get ready to get into that nice vinyasa flow now. So coming out. So I'm gonna flow through. Just go at your own pace. I'll give modifications if you need them. All right, so we'll start with a little tuck here. So we're going to start with at the top of your mat. Take a deep breath in, reaching overhead. Open it back. And then lift up, inhale, dive forward, exhale. Inhale, look through the hands. Exhale, walk back into a plank position. Drop your knees if you need to. Chaturanga. Inhale to a cobra or up dog. I like high cobra for this. Exhale, down dog. Kick your right leg up and open up your hip. Bring it open. All the way back. Take a breath. Kick through to the hands. Now, press your left heel down and take your time coming up. Take your time. Reaching up. We're going to spread those toes out. We're going to sink down. All right. If you need to modify, bend your elbows here. If you want to intensify, bring your palms together and open back. Breathe. Good. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, dive back down. Chaturanga again. Lift into up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Bring your left leg up and bend to that across the body. Good. Nice deep breath. Keep pressing, keep pressing. And then go ahead, kick through. Get your foot through. Drop your right heel. Bring it up slowly. Take your time. Breathe. So modify this here. Add that intensity. Maybe go a little bit open. Press through that back heel. Reach, reach, reach. Good. And then lift up, inhale, exhale, dive down. Come into your plank again. Chaturanga. Breathe up. Come into down dog. Push back. Hold there. So everybody hold there. Breathe. Press. Good. Open up those fingertips. Good. Pedal if you'd like. If you'd like to pedal, go ahead and pedal. Now, take a breath. Jump or walk to the hands. So I said I'd show you how to jump. If you want to jump, bend your knees and then try to land softly between the hands. Look up. Inhale. Round yourself. All the way up. Take a deep breath. We're going to do that again. We're going to add our full vinyasa series now with inhale and relax with all our warriors. All right, so just stand here for a second. Get ready. Okay. At the top of your mat, make sure you can see me. I'll move this back a little bit. Okay. Inhale, reaching up all the way. Open it. Lift and dive down all the way. Good. Look up through the hands. Now, we're going to go ahead and step back through the left leg. All right, so you're going to just step back your left leg and then reaching up. All right, open it up. Press into that front foot. Breathe. All right, take a nice slow breath. Get down a little bit deeper. Good. And now we're going to go ahead and open out to the left side, warrior two. So in warrior two, you want to stack your body nice and tall over those hips, glancing forward through the fingertips, and then turn the palms up. I like to reach through those hands, reach through those fingertips, maybe get down a little deeper. Spread your toes out and make sure the back of that left foot is pressing down. Breathe, get a little deeper. Take another inhale, and then lateral stretch, slide down the back leg. Good, let this left shoulder drop down. Feel that stretch all the way across the body, across here, and all the way down through the back leg and the front inside thigh. Good. And then come back to the center. Just stretch it out. Breathe. Now take another breath and just turn to the side here. So just relax down and just hang forward. Let your body completely release. Maybe grab for your ankles if you'd like to go a little deeper. Pulling into those hamstrings. Lean forward. And then start to swing a little side to side. And then come over to your right side and just reach across on that right side. So feel that stretch on the right side. Just breathe into it. Get a little deeper. All right, if you can't reach all the way over, one hand can be on the mat. Now, take another breath and then swing over to the left side. Reach across, pressing into that left side. Breathe. Notice a difference. Maybe one side of the body feels a little tighter than the other. That's normal. Maybe focus a little bit more on what your body's telling you. Come to the center and push to the inside of your right leg again. Now we're inside the right leg. So we've come back. Now, if that's too hard, you can be here. This is also where you can use a block. So you could use your block here as an option. So get down nice and deep. Breathe. Good. Come back to the middle and then slide over to your left side. So again, you could be here, you could be on the block, you could be inside your hips. And keep that other foot down, just pressing into the little toe, working down. Breathe. Good. And then coming back to the middle. So bring your arms out flat back, reach all the way up, all the way up. Good. And so now what we're going to do is we're just going to pivot to the other side. So we're going to pivot. All right, we're going to do a warrior two. All right, so we're going to go a little bit, kind of a little backwards on this side. So now you're in your warrior two. Bring the palms up, reaching through those hands. Reaching through those hands. Glance forward, get deeper into those fingertips. Well, into the hips, and then look out through the fingertips. Reaching out. Good. Now let's go ahead and lateral stretch down that back leg. Let the right leg kind of sit, or right hand kind of sink down. Engage in this right glute, and then reach back. Breathe. Watch that front knee. Try not to let that front knee come in. Keep it pressing open. Come back to the center. Nice and open here. Maybe turn your palms back. And then we're going to turn back to this side. Now we're going to reach it out again. You might want your block for this one. If you don't have a block, you could really use anything that lifts you up a couple inches. So I want you to have a flat back here. So if you can see from the side view, flat back, nice and long. Just watch out for this. All right, so that's why the block is important. So if you can't keep a flat back, then you might want to use your block. So again, you can do it without the block. I'm going to show it with the block for those of you who are using. So we're going to open it up. We're going to start by opening to your right side. So I'm going to mirror you. So we'll open, push your hips back, breathe, draw the abs in. Good. Now start to sink down, sink down. Good. And since I'm mirroring you, I want you to reach your left hand to your right ankle. And you're just going to keep pulling across. Maybe open. Keep your chin out. Little space under the chin. Good. Come back to the center. Take a little breather. Maybe bring your block a little bit back if you need to, if you moved it out a little too much. And then we'll open to the other side. So lengthen and open. All right, straight back. Lean down. Notice my hips are even. So they're even. You're not leaning to the side. So pull them back. And then maybe you want to reach across if you can. It's a little bit more challenging. Lengthen your head. Lean forward. Open. Open. I love this one. It's just such a great stretch. Breathe. And then come back and just hang down. Now we're going to go into a nice inversion here. So you could use your block if you're a little bit newer. You could rest your head on the block and just kind of let your arms reach like this. Just hang down. Or take the block out and let your arms hang underneath the body and let the whole body hang down. So you're releasing tension in that upper body, just feeling all the stress go away. Also, the hamstrings are feeling it, but soften the knees if it's too much. Okay, deep breath. Let it all go. Take a couple exhales. And then slowly walk it out. And then bring your hands underneath you. Turn your feet in and come into a prayer. So if you're a little bit more beginner, you're going to stay up. Oh, my pants are, sorry, rolling down. So you're going to stay up a little higher. If you're a little bit more advanced, you can come down here. And then I want you to try to add a little pulse. So add a little pulse. Squeeze, get a little deeper. And those of you who feel comfortable getting down a little bit lower, walk your feet in and get all the way down inside those knees. Now, wherever you are, press your palms together and lift up onto the toes. All right, so balance here. So again, you might be there, stay there if you can. Maybe you're here, that's okay. All right, maybe you're a little wider. So push out, breathe, press the palms in. If you have those elbows on the knees, push them out. And again, don't forget to breathe. Now, releasing your heels down, slowly release your hands on the floor and let your hips come up, gently lifting, inhale, all the way overhead. Open it back. All right, and then we're going to come down into prayer. We're going to make this into a circular kind of motion. Inhale, lift, sunflowers. I love these. Coming down, these warm up the body. You can even just do these and a couple sun salutations, and it's a nice wake up in the morning. So lift up, exhale, lift up, exhale. Maybe get a little deeper. You don't have to go crazy deep on this. I want your back to stay straight. It's like a giant squat. Take a nice big breath. Exhale down, lift up, exhale down. One more, lift up, and exhale down. Now, this one's a little bit challenging. So if you want to start with your legs a little bit higher up, like that's fine. If you're feeling pretty strong, you can get lower, and you might want to use this block as an option, okay? Just get yourself set up. So we're going to get as low as you can, not past the hips though, not past the knees. So not down here, so right here or higher. And then reach out through those hands. Good, so we're in this nice open pose, this temple pose or goddess pose it's also called. Keep opening, keep opening. And then we're going to tip to the side, reach up. So this is good, maybe you're here. Maybe you're just kind of like this. Now, once you're feeling comfortable, you can even reach to your ankle, okay? Or you can place your hand on the block. Now, if you're at your ankle here, watch out for this. Come down, stay low, reach up, take a breath. All right, that's a great one. That's really works those hips and inner thighs. Now, take another breath, come to the other side. Again, you can be here. Maybe this is good. Maybe get deeper. Keep those knees open and even. Maybe you want to get to the ankle, or maybe you're using the block. Reach. Open those hips. Push out the knees. Good. This is a good challenge. We're going to lift, back up, open that up. Okay. That was a tough one. So now I'm going to have you take your right side toe, put it forward, okay? And just mirror me so you're doing the same thing. And then come forward. So you're going to come down into triangle. So we're right here. Now maybe you have your block. You want to use your block here. If you are a little bit worried, don't have a block, and you want to go and make it a little easier like that, come down, A little bit more challenging, open all the way out. Now notice, stay there if you can a little longer. Notice I'm kind of narrow to you. I'm not like this. So watch out for this form. Okay, so come back up. That was a long one, I know. Switch your feet. Let's get that other side. Come down all the way. Release, open, open. So again, you can do any of those options that I showed you on the other side. Reach with this hand, down with this hand. Reach with this hand, down with this hand. Your head can be anywhere that feels comfortable. Good, open this chest. Breathe, hold the abs in just a little longer. And then we'll come back up. And now we're gonna lean forward. So your left knee is front and your right leg is back. So if for somehow you got in a different position, just make sure your left knee is forward, your right leg is back, all right? Then we're gonna scoop your hand into a warrior one here. All right, so you have your right leg back, you're reaching, maybe bring the palms in, open and push. Keep pressing down, open, good. And then we're gonna come all the way down to the floor, step back into plank. Let's hold our plank. I'm just gonna kick that over for a little bit and hold that plank. So we're gonna do a little core, just a quick little core section. And then we're gonna just tap out the toe. You can just hold your plank there. You don't have to tap, but if you're feeling pretty good here, you wanna add that little tap. Add that in. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, chaturanga. Come down, lift into that high cobra. Squeeze those elbows back. Lifting up. Pull the shoulders back. And come into a child's pose with a wide knee position. So just relaxing down. So stay there for just a couple breaths. I just want to continue to talk to you for a moment. So breathing into that child's pose, reaching out, spreading out those fingertips, pulling back away into your hips. Keep going. Breathing in. We've got about 20 more minutes. So I'm going to work on some really good balance work next, and then we'll get to the floor. So we'll do a lot of floor work, but I want to get this little bonus section, and my favorite thing to do is balance. Okay, so coming up, hands and knees again. So we're going to all the way down, inhale, cow to cat stretch. Inhale down, exhale up, breathe into it. And then go ahead and come into your down dog, pushing back, lift up nice and high, spread into those fingertips, breathe, jump or walk to the hands. So landing softly or just walk, looking up, inhale, rounding slowly. We'll take a breath and then inhale, open it back. Good, and then reach up, coming into prayer. Okay, so you can just go ahead and stand in mountain for a moment. So I have a little balance series, my favorite balance series that I've been doing for years. So I'm just gonna keep it real basic for you guys. So we're gonna start with our tree pose. So one of my favorites is tree. So beginner, and start whichever leg you want, but do all of the 3 poses on the same leg to start. So if you're mirroring me, then go ahead and put your right leg up. Beginner, intermediate, a little bit more advanced, okay? And then just hold it into prayer. Good, drop those shoulders back. Take a breath. So put your foot wherever you can balance and hold. Find your balance point. So look at a point somewhere. Don't forget to breathe. Now let's reach up through those hands. See if you can reach up. Good, just open, lift taller. So if you notice you're kind of dropping into that hip, make yourself taller. Remember, the trunk of the tree is strong. And then let's let the arms go, right? The arms are the branches, and the arms are just kind of relaxed. Maybe circle the wrists. And maybe kind of sway the arms down. Now take one more breath here, and then bring it down to the center, to the heart center. Draw the abs in, and go ahead and relax. All right, so just standing there for a moment. And then we're just gonna switch sides, all right? So we're gonna switch sides, other side. So again, beginner, intermediate, just don't put your foot on your knee joint, otherwise anywhere is fair. So we're gonna go ahead and balance, lift up nice and high, nice and tall. Remember, the lower body is strong, like the trunk of the tree. The core is strong. And then you start to soften up, come around the shoulders, neck. And let's focus a little bit higher on those facial muscles. So take a breath. Let your jaw relax. Let your forehead relax. Your cheeks. Good. Just keep getting taller. Let the spine lengthen. And then take a breath and then relax down. Open it out. And again, I like to move my wrists and arms, whatever feels good for you. Nobody's there to see you, so you can kind of do whatever you'd like. And then we'll come down, inhale, and exhale round up into the hands, palms together. See if we can hold here a little bit longer. And relax down. Okay, great. So the next one, there's a lot of options. So this one I love because you can do so many things. So if you're a little bit more advanced, you can try toe holds. You're going to grab that big toe. If you're more of a beginner, I'm going to give you two options. I'm going to give you the knee hold option, or you can try to use the strap. So those of you who know how to do a toe hold, I'm not even going to really explain it to you because you know what to do. So if you're going to do the strap, you're going to put the strap on your foot and then hold it down low towards your ankle here. If you're going to do a knee hold, you're just going to go like this, okay, with no strap. So I'll give both options. So if you're going to do this, so if you're doing toe hold, reach for your toe, bring that other arm out. I don't care which leg you're starting with. All right, and we're going to just extend forward. So if you're doing toe hold, it's going to look probably a little bit different because you're going to probably be a little bent. Okay, so what I'm going to have us do, the ones that are doing the strap, if you want to, you can bring your other hand down. This is more advanced, all right? And then you can kind of walk it down, almost get to that toe. Now, if you're here, okay, just gonna stay here. Maybe you wanna come into a prayer, hold that knee up. That's a little bit more modified. And then I'll show you the toe hold people. Everyone try to hold what you're doing. Toe hold people, maybe you're coming down, maybe you're pulling forward. All right, everybody bring the knee in. Go ahead and relax down. All right, take a little break, rock side to side. So that's a challenging one. Once you get the hang of it though, you kind of know where you want to go, so you can just go right into it. So again, beginner, we'll have one arm out, knee up, and then eventually you'll try to extend it out if you can, or stay right there is fine, and then maybe bring your hands to prayer. This is going to be a little bit more challenging, okay? Toe hold for those more advanced. I'm going to do the middle option right now with the strap, holding my strap low down, extend out, stand up nice and tall. You can do this. You can try to walk down your strap. If you're more advanced there, almost to that toe hold, maybe you can grab your toe. All right, so lots of options here. Keep working, pull wherever you are. Maybe you're here. All right, oops. Maybe you're here. Maybe you're here. Okay, keep working and down, relax. All right, so that was probably the hardest thing we did today. And now we're gonna go into our dancer. I love dancer. Move that over. So, all right, let's start with whatever leg you started with. We're gonna take it back like this. Bring the other hand in front about eye level. Kick back. If you need to hold on to something, that's fine. All right, so start here. Kick back. Add that power in the back leg, open. Then maybe lean, draw your abs in, take a breath. Go a little deeper. Now, if you're newer to balance work, I like to come up, take a little break, and then reach back down again. Kick back even more. Keep that toe coming up. Breathe, breathe. You can do it. Reach out, hold a little longer. Lift, and relax. So the other side. So we're going to start here. So again, you don't have to make it really hard. You can just hold here, get a nice quad stretch, kick back. All right, see what you can do. Now, once you're there, see if you can lean forward, keeping your hands about eye level. Keep going, keep going. Now again, I like to come up, take a breath, inhale, and then try to come back a little bit deeper. Keep holding, breathe, breathe, don't let go. Keep kicking back, and then inhale, lift, and relax down. Good. So that's a workout. Those balance poses are a workout, but I love them. So We've done all the hard stuff. We're ready to get down. We do one sun salutation and then get down to the floor. All right, let me just get all my gear back here. Now, from the top of your mat, again, take a deep breath in, open it back. Inhale, lift, dive down. Looking through the hands, inhale, jump or walk back to plank, chaturanga down, up dog or cobra. Lift up and open, pull those shoulders back. Down dog, lift. Kick your right leg up, inhale. Good. Kick through. But this time, I'm going to have you just open toward me. So open, open. Instead of coming into warrior one, just open that twist, look open, come back. Chaturanga, lift up, take a breath. Down dog, kick your left leg. Take a breath, kick through. But again, instead of going to up dog, we're going to open to the left. Open. You can drop your knee or you can keep it up. Breathe. Either one. 3, 2. Come back. Down dog. And then jump or walk to the hands. But just sit back, roll to the hips. And we're coming into a seated. Okay. So that's all the hard stuff. So let's see, we've got 10 minutes. So we're going to do some nice stretchy stuff, floor work, and a little shavasana. And of course, let your shavasana go longer after I turn off this video, because it's always nice to have that longer rest. Okay, so relaxing here. Close your eyes. Take a breath. Let it all go. Release and relax the shoulders and neck. And now, go ahead. If you have a strap or towel and you need it, you can take that in your, I'm going to use, we'll say just right hand. It doesn't really matter now with the mirroring. And drop it down, and then reach behind you with the other hand and grab it. All right, and if you need to use that strap or towel, otherwise you can just use your hands. You could reach your hands and touch. So this top elbow is pushing up and this bottom elbow is pushing down. A little resistance between the hands. Press, press, press. Good. And then we'll feel that release, and then we'll switch sides. So we're going to take the left and the right. Notice the difference on each side. Notice how you feel if one side is a little tighter. Good, just relax and let your shoulders drop. Add a little resistance. Good. And then go ahead, release. And we'll use the strap one more time at the end, I think, to see what we have time for. But let's take a breath and then twist, look over the shoulder. So look over the shoulder. Relax there. Keep looking, keep turning. Keep turning the neck, and then come back to the middle. Inhale, and then look over the other shoulder. Nice twist. I love twists too, another thing that is really good. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to go ahead and stretch your legs out, so both legs out. Now you could use a block here or anything, if you have a pillow or anything, to put your hands on it to help you get a little bit deeper. If you don't have it, that's okay. Now, some of you are going to feel this is very uncomfortable, so you might want to sit like this. That's okay with the knees bent, because I'd rather have you do that than be like rounded like this. So whichever feels comfortable, you can keep your back straight and then walk it down, go deeper. Maybe use the block. Go as low as you feel comfortable. Take another breath and then come slowly up. Good. Now, we're going to just take that to the side, bring your feet together. All right, sit up nice and tall, staff pose nice and long through the spine. Inhale, reach up, and then lengthen through your spine, reach down over the legs. Just press forward. Now, don't round your lower back too much. You are rounding, but you're keeping a nice long spine. Maybe you're reaching your ankles. You might not be at your feet. You could use your strap, reach the strap around your feet and pull down as well. All right, one more breath, and then slowly roll up. And we're going to go ahead and lie down. So hopefully, I think you can see me, okay? So we're going to lie down, and we are going to bring both knees into the chest and just a gentle rock side to side. So feel that release in your lower back, that little massage, and just breathe. Feels great. And then we're going to take the right knee into the chest and let the left leg drop down. Let your left leg go heavy. So feel that left leg going heavy and bring the right knee into the chest. Just breathe. Let it go. Maybe bring the right knee over to the right shoulder just a little bit of a release. And then take that right leg and bring it all the way across. And I'm going to let this right arm, now if you have more space than me, just let that right arm stretch all the way out to the side. And just relax. Feel that twist. Breathe. And coming back to the middle. Switch sides. So we're going to go in with the left knee. I'm just going to slide over a little bit here so I have space. Left knee comes in. Squeeze, squeeze. Feel that right leg go heavy. Pull the left knee a little bit out on the left shoulder, left hip area. And then go ahead and take that left knee and bring it across. So really stretch over. And you notice on this side, see I have my arm out to the side. Relaxing, releasing. Just breathe. Good. All right, and then come back to the middle. So I do want to flip it around for a second. We'll try to flow. We're going to roll up, and we're just going to pop forward into a hands and knees position. So just pop forward, hands and knees, and we're going to go into our pigeon. So I just don't want to leave pigeon out. It's really important. So sometimes I do it earlier on, but we're going to hold it here. We're going to press back, bring the right leg up, take a breath, kick into pigeon. Good. Now if you want to lift up for a moment, take a breath, maybe add a little quad stretch, you could do that. And then once you're ready to come down, just relax all the way down. Release back. Let the body go. And we're almost there, almost to the end. Hope that helped kind of relax all that tension out of the body. We're going to push back one more time, pressing into down dog. Now the left leg comes up. Left leg opens up, comes down into pigeon. Maybe lift up for a moment, open the chest, maybe bend the back knee for a quad stretch. Hold any of these longer if you'd like. Work it down all the way. Relaxing and breathing. Letting all the tension go away from the body. Good, and then we're going to come up. All right, coming back into down dog. Lift it, press it back. One more down dog. Bend. All right, so we're going to come here. And then since we're here, we can do a nice little stretch in this position, which I love to do. We're going to walk it back, and you can stay here if you just want to lift your chest open. That feels good. But if you want to go deeper, lift off of the floor, hips away from your heels, and open. Just a little bit more. Breathe, breathe, and relax down. And we're going to come back into a seated position. Now, after this, if you want to lie down and do a little longer Shavasana, you can. But we're just going to hold here for a moment. Let's see where we are. And we got a little bit of time here. So we're going to relax. About 2 minutes left, so that's a good time. So we're going to inhale. And then exhale, relax. Let your whole body release. Your facial muscles, the forehead, the cheeks, the jaw, coming down through the shoulders, the fingertips, the hips, the legs, the feet. Slowly breathe in. Again, let it all go. And I'll do a little fun arm stretch here. So we're going to open up our arms, reach out to the side, right under left, okay? And then we're going to wrap onto our shoulders here and just hug our shoulders and pull down those elbows. Just pull down and release the tension. And if you want to go to an eagle, you can push forward, stretch it out. And we'll take a breath. Inhale, switch elbows, so left elbow over under the right elbow, hug, pulling down those shoulders open. And then maybe you want to do an eagle if you'd like. Press down. Good, relax. And we'll take a couple of deep breaths in. So inhale and exhale. Inhale, positive energy. And exhale out any tension from the body. Just let it go. And then inhale. And bring that to the heart center. Namaste. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of the day.